Hey everybody, welcome back to Podcastage. My name's Banjo and I'm back with another headset test video for you guys. So today I am testing out these guys, the Sound Intone X2 gaming headset as requested by our viewer Zydevs. And if you are interested in these headphones, they cost you about $22 on Amazon, and I will throw a link in the video description down below. Now let's go ahead and talk about what you get in the box. Really, that's about it. All you get are the headphones. There's nothing in there. There's only this, and I don't know what that says because I don't speak Chinese. There are some specs on the back of the box, which we'll look at a little bit later, but that's about it. I mean, there's really nothing else in the box. Now let's go ahead and talk about the build quality. As you would expect of any $22 headset, the quality is fairly low. It's all plastic, it feels very flimsy and very weak. There is padding along the top of the headphones and on the ear cups. However, it's not that thick and it's not that soft, so I don't know how long it will last, and I don't know how comfortable it would be if you're playing for hours and hours on end. The microphone also feels incredibly delicate, and it feels like it might break off if a cable gets caught on it and it gets tugged on. That's a huge negative on this, because if I'm buying this headset, I want a microphone that's gonna last, and if it feels like it's gonna break off, that's no good, that's not useful to me. I also can't even articulate the microphone closer to my mouth. It only moves up and down. Now I'm going to switch back to the camera's audio. So when we get to the cable, it is cloth wound, which I always like. It just makes me feel like it'll last a little bit longer, like it's a little more durable. And then when you get to the middle, you have this little control module. You have on and off, which allows you to turn the microphone on and off. It's basically a mute button. Then on the other side, you have your headphone volume knob. Then when you get to the bottom of the cable, you get the two 3.5mm jacks. One is for headphones and one is for the microphone. I want to put the disclaimer in here that I am plugging this into my Saber and USB audio adapter, and I don't know how this gaming headset functions on your computer's built-in microphone input and output. Using a USB adapter does provide 5 volts to the microphone, so that could very well be improving the audio quality compared to plugging it directly into your computer. So unfortunately, I don't have a computer that has a built-in mic input, so that's not something that I'm able to test. Now let's go ahead and look at the specs. So the drivers are 40mm, but who cares about that? The frequency response right there is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, but when I do the headphone test, I find that in the high end, I don't hear any sound till about 19.5 hertz, and then in the low end, I don't hear anything until about 25 hertz. And don't get me wrong, when I say I heard noise at 25 hertz, that's it. I just heard noise. There was no power behind it. So I went ahead and I went and listened to some really heavy bass music to see how it sounded, and there was essentially no low end. There was no sub frequencies. There was nothing. It just sounded like all mids and highs. So if you're getting these headphones hoping that you're going to be able to crank it up and hear some bass rumble, you're not. So don't expect that. The microphone I think sounds pretty decent for $22. There are no specs on it. All it says is it's noise canceling. So let's go ahead and do 2 things. Now we're just spinning the headphones around to see where the microphone picks up audio and seeing if it's an omnidirectional microphone, a unidirectional. If it is unidirectional, it should only pick up audio right here. But if it's omnidirectional, it should pick up sound when I'm talking like this. So I'm pretty sure it's omnidirectional. Now let's go ahead and see how this thing functions while I'm typing and clicking on a mouse. All right, so I am typing really loud on the keyboard right now and clicking and typing really loud on the keyboard. Can you hear that while I'm talking? You probably can, because I'm banging pretty dang loud on the keyboard. So overall, I think this headset is decent at best. The headphone quality is lacking and the microphone quality is just decent. So if you are looking for a super cheap gaming headset, I would recommend the Blue Cobra gaming headset thing. I'll link that video in the description down below. I've reviewed it. The reason I recommend that is because the build quality is relatively similar. The sound quality of the headphones is actually better on the Cobra gaming headset, and the microphone on that headset you can articulate, so you can move it closer to your mouth if you need to, and it sounds slightly better. But if you do still want these headphones, I will throw a link in the video description down below for you to check out. Alright guys, well I guess that will do it. If you have any more questions about these headphones, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. If you found the video interesting, helpful, or fun, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you thought the video sucked, give me a big old thumbs down. And if you want more, click subscribe by clicking the logo in the corner. And I will see you all on some other day. I'll see you someday. I'll see you later. Bye.